Hi guys, I'm back again for the second time today to go ahead and talk about my Morphe brush collection. So if you want to see what brushes are in my stash, please keep watching. So here are my Morphe brushes. I think I have about 10 to 12 brushes. These are the first, I guess, higher end brushes that I have ever used. When I first started using makeup, always used, well, my first introduction to makeup, my first brushes were Mary Kay brushes, and then after that, they were brushes off of Haute Look, and then my third set of brushes were BH Cosmetic brushes. So this is probably, and then some Real Technique brushes. So this is probably my first set of high-end. I don't know if these are considered high-end or not, but I definitely don't see me purchasing any MAC or Sigma brushes. So this is as high as I'm gonna go. And yeah, let's just take a look at them. So the first one we're going to be looking at is the E1 brush, which looks like this, and it is a flat top brush, and it is very densely packed. I probably would be using this for foundation, application of foundation, which is really hard for me because I do like to use my beauty blender, but my favorite brush to use for foundation is my Real Techniques buffing brush. So I am excited to use this. I will have a link to the brushes down below. If you have the ones that I'm talking about, let me know what you go ahead and use them for down below. The next brush we're going to be talking about is the M439 brush, which looks like this, which is also very similar to a flat top brush. These hairs are also densely packed, just like the other one. I don't necessarily have an idea yet of what I would be using them for. I kind of go with the flow when I use brushes. I might use the first one, the E1 brush, for more of powder applications, and then probably use this one for more of foundation application. The next brush we're going to be talking about is the Morphe E4 brush, and that looks like this. This is an angled brush, and it also these hairs are not as densely packed, but there's still some, kick to it. Now, generally, I like using angled brushes for my blush. I can see how some people use it for contour as well. I probably would alternate between the two. I have a brush right now that I really like for my blush, but I might use this for my blush as well, or I might switch it up for my contour, like I said. The next brush we're going to be talking about is the Morphe G2 brush, which looks like this. And this one has kind of a pointed applicator. I would probably use this for more position necessary applications, so who knows, I might also use this for contour to get more of that defined contour look going. The next brush we're going to be looking at is the Morphe M427 brush, and that looks like this. This has kind of the stippling brush feel, very loose, not densely packed at all. Probably pick up more of a fine powder application when I have this kind of, fine hair stippling brush. I generally like to use that for like blending of sorts, but not too sure yet what I would use this for. So if you do use this one, let me know. Next brush we're going to be talking about is the Morphe E26 brush, which is the dual-ended brush. Now, I already have in mind what I'm going to use this for. This is definitely going to be for some precision application with a concealer, so maybe some correcting, and then probably using this for some highlighting. I love 2 for the price of 1 because this is definitely one of those, like, you take it with you when you're traveling style brushes, and who doesn't appreciate a good brush that, you can take from point A to point B with you. Moving on, this is the Morphe M510 brush, which looks like this. This is definitely, for me, my idea of a highlight brush, or this is going to be my idea of a, dusting off of the setting powder. And next is the Morphe M441 brush. It looks very similar to the last brush, just a bit smaller. Since this applicator is a lot smaller, it's probably going to be for a lot more, detail oriented. So this might be for actual blending for me, blending or buffing out some eyeshadows. Definitely feels like I could use this for that. Sometimes I also like to apply highlighter to my nose and my cupid's bow, so I can see that doing that as well. Next is the Morphe M167 brush, which looks like this. This is definitely one of the, pack on the shade type of brushes. That is probably what I would use it for. Only other thing I could look at this and automatically think to use it for is to go ahead and apply maybe my brow bone highlight, or I like using more of an angled brush for my cleaning up the brow application. So I might not use it for that, but I might, who knows. But I definitely see it as being used as a shade applicator brush. And finally, for our last brush is the Morphe E43 brush, which looks like this. And this is definitely a straight line, flat top. No, definitely good for your lower lash line applications. That could definitely be in there. If you're somebody who likes to clean up your brows with concealer, I can see that being this brush working for that as well. If you probably wanted to apply a cream eyeliner, you could probably go ahead and use that cream or gel. I probably would end up using this for packing in my under eye because I felt like I never had a good enough brush for that. So definitely excited for that. So that is, yeah, our last brush, the E43 brush. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already up here. And go ahead and take a look at previous videos, of course, as well. Don't forget to follow me on social media. All handles are at Miss Berhane. Talk to me and I will talk back. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye. Jamatane. Bye-bye.